Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dania if you're new here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at UV DTF stickers. These have become so incredibly popular and I can see why. I mean, look at these beautiful vibrant colors. Wow. If you're not familiar with UV DTF, they are like stickers, but they are printed using a special printer and a special method. The colors are cured using UV light, and you get these beautiful, vibrant designs. They have mostly been popular for creating cup wraps, so what I have here, and placing them around glass cups, which I will bring in just a few minutes, and we'll be using this design to demonstrate that. First, I'm going to take you over to my computer so that I can show you exactly how I placed my order for this one, as well as so many other cute designs I can't wait to show you. I'm heading over to ninjatransfers.com, and then I'm going to click on the UV DTF tab so that I can start uploading my designs. Now I have to decide what size I want the gang sheet to be, so I'm going to go with 10 feet. It's 10 feet long by 22 inches wide. If you're not sure what a gang sheet means, it's just the total area where the designs are going to be printed. So depending on how long you want it to be, you can fit more or less designs on there. So I uploaded all the designs I want to use, and now I'm going to start choosing the quantities for each design. So some of them I want 7 of each design, and some I only want 4. And it does let me know if I accidentally add too many and they don't fit on the gang sheet size that I chose. So it's going to basically let me know I need to decrease the number or make the designs smaller. And you'll notice on the left where I change the numbers, and it automatically shows me on the sheet what they look like, where they're gonna go, and how the layout is looking so far. It also allows me to change the size of each one if I want to. Now, I downloaded these designs from Etsy, and I'll have them linked in the description box, but they were already sized according to the glass cups I want to use. So I didn't need to change the size at all. It was absolutely perfect. But in case you ever need to, it does give you that option. Now everything looks perfect to me, so the only thing left is to add it to my cart and place my order. I wanted to show you how the gang sheet arrived because I was really impressed with the packaging, honestly. So it comes in this box, really well protected, and then you do get the full roll, so you need to cut the designs and separate them individually. I used my paper trimmer for most of it, so you can absolutely do that, but I did want to show you how the roll arrives just so that you're not surprised or wondering what your designs are going to look like. It does also come with a squeegee, which I appreciated because not everyone has one, and then they do give you some free stickers in the packages, as well as the instructions on how to place the design onto your surface. I want to thank Ninja Transfers so much for sending me these. I loved working with them, and I'm so impressed with the quality. I'll have all the information linked in the description box if you want to head over to their website and check it out and create your own UV DTF stickers. Okay, so here are all the designs. I did a lot of Christmas because I knew that that's what I would really need a lot of. So I have these pretty ones, and then these, which I think these are my favorite. And then I have the Santa one right here, and then the cookie design right here. Oh my gosh, so pretty. And then this is more of a summer design, but I just couldn't help myself. Look at that. So beautiful. All right. And then we have the teacher appreciation design right here. And then it comes in 2 options. So either white or brown. I like both, honestly. And then the fall designs, we have the cute little frog and this one right here. Okay, I am going to work on this design for today's video, but make sure you're subscribed because these are definitely coming back again. So I'm going to use the squeegee they provided to test it out. And then I'm going to place the design on one of these cups. And like I said, this is one of the most popular ways I've seen people use these UV DTF stickers. So I'm just going to add some rubbing alcohol all over the cup. And they do have instructions, whether you order their DTF transfers or their UV DTF stickers, they have all the steps right here. So clean the surface, and then it does say to flip this over. I'm going to set this aside. To flip this over and to press on it a few times to make sure the design completely separates from the back film, because that's the one we're going to toss. And then the top one, which is serving as a transfer tape, will also be tossed, but we need it in the beginning to pick up the design. Okay, so let me bring in my cup holder. I'm going to place my cup right here. And I think the best way to do this is to wrap this around, and then I'm going to cut a small portion of it. How about we do it this way? Okay, I'm going to trim this down even more because I think it'll help me line it up better if I don't have any extras, at least from the top and bottom. Okay, perfect. So now all I need to do is expose a small part of it. So about this much. And there's no rule, it's however much you feel comfortable exposing. This is my first time ever using UV DTF stickers, so let's see how beginner friendly this is. And this is not like regular vinyl. Once it's on there, it's on there. So I'm trying my best to make sure the placement is perfect, because from what I've seen, this is really, really permanent. Okay, that looks good. Now, I'm going to slowly start exposing more of the back while pressing it down. Okay, now I want to make sure I don't place this on top of this film, because if you remember, this is still on here, and if I don't remove it, this part of the design will transfer onto that instead of the cup. So let's make sure this is out of the way. And then I'm going to place this down. Okay, wow, that is a perfect fit. I was nervous, even though the listing does say that it should fit on these cups, like when I downloaded her design. I still was like, what if I bought the wrong cup, or I don't know. Okay, and then you peel this back. Oh my goodness, you guys, I am speechless. This is beautiful. And honestly, I would say as a beginner, because again, this was my first time, it was very easy to work with. I love this. Let's bring the straw in. Here, let me put the straw so that we can completely appreciate the cup. Look at that. Wow. Perfect timing too, right? All right, that is it for today's video. I just wanted to quickly show you these beautiful designs, these really pretty stickers. I'm excited that I finally got to test them out. I understand the hype. I really see why people are loving these so much. Make sure you're subscribed, because I'm going to be working on some of the other designs in next week's video, and you don't want to miss that one. All right, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in next week's video. Bye.